This would be a good match. Both of these guys are G players. StormKUBO switched recently. I think he tries Abigail first, right? Yeah, he goes to Abigail first. I think this is like winners finals of their pool or like deep in the pool. I remember watching this match. Any surprises in the top 8? I'm not sure. I thought it was a pretty solid top 8 though. Trade with that standing medium punch. One thing about Strider is that his ground game is very, very good. His whip punishing with crouching medium punch is really solid, and his stand light kick buffers are amazing. And now that he's in level 1, like Abigail's jumps are really scary. Yeah, every time you jump, look at the damage you eat. Jumping at level 1 G is very scary. Oh man, he didn't get a knockdown. He ended up getting one on giant flip there, but the most important thing about fighting against G is you have to get a knockdown when he's leveled up. Goes for meaty pressure, low smash activate. I think given the resources, you don't need to level up here. I like that he just goes meaty pressure, smash, activate. Because you can just go for a mix up here. Backdash, back fierce. Yeah, spend it. Oh, man. Maybe he should have forward jumped. I mean, that thing is humongous, and it just flies across the screen. Damn, his crouching medium punches are mad good. Strider's ground game is really solid. Nice. Stand medium punch to beat him out of the air on the giant flip, but then he just committed immediately right after. Yep. And one thing about Strider is that I was just going to say that, his counter hit crouching jab success ratio is humongous. That was actually not what he was looking for to happen, but I think it's okay. So this was supposed to be an anti-air, and then it ends up resetting because StormKUBO was hitting throw, and then he gets a combo off this because he's leveled up. So he's fully leveled up, which means he can eat 2 knockdowns. Yeah, 1 knockdown. He's still got powered up fireball. Jump forward. That's a punish. Boom. Oh no. Regular throw. I like that choice. Regular throw from G is awesome because his crouching fierce and V skill are excellent at scouting jumps out of the corner or jumps back into the corner, neutral jumps or forward jumps. So for that reason, I really like it. Take the level, and now you got to watch giant flip or jump. Those are the 2 options that are scariest to G currently. There's a jump, the smash, and now he's leveled up again. This fireball is really tough to deal with. Look at the pushback on it. And he can back fierce that from far away, but like when he's a little closer, back fiercing is really hard. You see that? Tons of chip damage and the knockdown. Uh-oh, wake up back fierce. And counter hit jab again, dude. Take the level. Caught him, counter hit. Wheel kick, and then 50-50 afterwards. Yeah, he hit a down jab. Big deal because he's going to lose a level off this. Did he lose 2 levels? No, just 1. That's weird. It like stole the level immediately. Okay, no levels, but he's got EX Smash activate. Really common. We see this a lot from StormKUBO and Abigail players in general. They finish the V-trigger too, and then afterwards they hit back fierce, hoping you'll hit a button into it. But he had already committed to the V-trigger activation. Whiff punish.
That's it. Right there, the crotch shot. He tried to hit him with what we like to call Sequence Fighter 5.
The Sequence Fighter, yeah. What up, Kenny? So yeah, StormKUBO, I don't think that match will look that bad for him, to be honest. I was kind of surprised he switched to G, even though he's been playing the character a lot. That was a attempted whiff punish low smash on the fireball. G's fireball is so good. It is so good. I can't get over it. That fireball is awesome. It's crazy that he is one of the characters with better fireballs, especially when he's leveled up, obviously. That's a whiff punish. Oh, a little too far. I wonder if counter hit crouching heavy punch as a combo would have worked. This is a level loss for Strider, which is pretty big since he doesn't have V-trigger yet. And in this corner position, the main thing you watch from G out is like a wheel kick, although Strider's just holding his ground. Yeah, he could have punished if he didn't activate. Oh, jump forward, light kick, side switch, and in V-trigger, this is a shit ton of damage. Knockdown with the heavy kick, went for the command throw. Tall character life, you have to eat the jumping light kick instant overhead. Man, this is a shenanigans match. When both of them have V-trigger ready. Low smash fireball. That's bad. Oh boy, that's bad. 50-50. He hit him with the jab and then walked up. I imagine he wanted like regular throw or something. Or maybe he was expecting him to jump out of the corner, and then yeah, he was just down jabbing for his fucking life. He's like, let me get out of here. I gotta live, dude. I love that song that they sing. A time to block and a time to guess. A block is a guess though, to be fair, but nice buffer. Crouching medium punch is pretty solid from G. It goes pretty far. It's plus on block. It is a good button. It's +2 on block, I think. It's pretty solid for a move that, like, you want to do standing medium punch, crouching medium punch a lot of times with G. Look at that anti-air. And crouching medium punch is great. EX activate. Strider loses the level, and he's going to be on his back on the opposite corner. Ooh, back fierce? That was interesting. I wonder what he was looking for. Maybe catching a jump out? Nice spacing on the wheel kick. Crouching medium punch again. He's just really challenging in that range a lot with that button. It's really good. Damn it, beat the anti-air. You're dead. Easy combos too. Yeah, you don't need anything fancy. Damn, Moste. Duck season or rabbit season? Crouching Fierce lost because the splash was a little too far over his head. I think he would have had to hit it like really early. Smash, knockdown, level up. I think you gotta watch the wheel kicks and the jumps. The one thing about this character is when you level up, the thing you don't want to do, I think, is like throw too many fireballs. I actually think the best thing to do is to just chill and wait for them to jump because your anti-air damage is so huge. And if you get another knockdown, yeah, well, that's a big jump. Early jump fierce to beat the anti-air. And then instant overhead or low. And the V skill builds you mad V gauge as well. This is a really good situation for yourself. You can safe jump a lot of characters off this. It's so good. Instant overhead, V skill. You build like a core, like that's like half a gauge. Another V skill. He's built like a full gauge. Strider said he had it under control. I mean, StormKUBO's on set point. He beat his Abigail first game, pretty close. Second game, he kind of got beat up by StormKUBO's crouching medium punches on the ground. The thing is, too, is that StormKUBO's one of those guys that I feel like you get a level up on G, and you're like, okay, he's gonna jump at me. And then you're like, well, maybe, and then you do anything else and he jumps at you. You're like, of course, I knew he was gonna jump at me. I was so sure of it. That G's crouching heavy punch is an absurd button, by the way. I can't believe how good it is. Working on Dizzy. This is pretty rough for StormKUBO because he can't, anytime he blocks anything, it resets the Dizzy counter. Yeah, it takes the kill. Especially against G, you know? He's playing G, but against G, you gotta be very careful. He's a scary character. There's not a very safe lead against this character, you know? Beautiful anti-air. I love that he saved the command throw. He hasn't gone for like a single command throw yet against StormKUBO. Fierce fireball, solid option. You can't go wrong. I think he was looking for a gap. Yeah, this is a punish. No! He should have just done a raw dash punch. Nice, stand light kick buffer. We haven't actually seen too much of that from Strider so far. No levels. He had to jump because he was out of range to really keep up too much pressure after, I think. So that's kind of like the idea here, is that's why he jumps. He's too far for crouching medium punch or anything. Damn, that spacing on that wheel kick was really good. Anti-air is clean again. If you're Strider here, you just, oh, that's a punish. Beautiful. I can't believe he was ready. That was slick. I can't believe he was ready. I wonder why he had an EX dash punch locked and loaded. Point at the camera. The G players. Yeah, StormKUBO's been playing a lot of G lately. He's been using that character a lot. I think, like, if you're about that grappler life, which he obviously is, in this version, you can't go wrong with G. He's very, very, very solid. He has really good ground game too. And he has better mobility than the big characters. So for that reason, like, he can kind of get where he wants to be on screen and whiff punish really well. And he has really powerful win conditions too. He's good.